move things. Give me a sec.
Why must you do this?
It's Buck Bumble. He's coming for you.
Oh no. We need to hide that.
You gotta hide Buck Bumble.
All of Thor's backstory, just casually hanging out on the stream.
But you don't do that? Thank you.
No, don't worry. I didn't hit record yet. I didn't hit start.
Confidential?
Yeah, confidential information.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
No.
Thor is actually on a secret mission to kill crab meat.
Yeah.
I have not done this.
What's that? Thor's been
Well,
tracking
surprisingly
Krabby for
enough, it's
7
actually she's
years.
on a secret mission to kill Kenneth.
Sorry, I get to die?
No, you don't get to die. That's the fun part.
Why not?
Because you
Just look
want
here.
to.
Kenneth gets
What
left
if I
behind.
said I really want to live?
I know you would be lying, you piece of shit.
Well, what if I do? What if I really want to go live out the rest of my days on Sigil?
You look me in the goddamn eyes and tell me that you genuinely want Kenneth to live. Exactly. I'm not even gonna give you a chance to because it's bullshit.
I want Kenneth to live because he is such an abomination of a person that more of the world around deserves to know him and who he is. And he deserves to wreak havoc on as many people as possible,
I
even though
suppose
that was
counts,
not
huh?
at all how it was intended to start.
There's people out there he hasn't disappointed yet.
Yeah, come on.
He was supposed to be really shy and mute and scared of the world, and then something happened, and all of a sudden he wasn't.
He's got a few more people to cuck out of a teleport.
Hey, that TikTok I made about this campaign is like one of my top 20 TikToks out
Hell
of like
yeah.
25.
Hell yeah. We're in the
How many
top tier,
views? I
boys.
gotta see. It's got 254 views.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
He made a TikTok about him blowing up Delmar.
Who knew we were in the fucking presence
Because it
of
said
an
introduce
influencer?
yourself. It said introduce yourself as the dumbest shit your D&D character's ever done.
TJ, how many times have you hung out with David Dobrik? Do you think you can get me a Tesla? You
No, but if I
fucking
asked
influencer.
Lucas, he probably could.
Lucas! You say, hey, mom
mean,
and dad
Lucas
will come
can-
over.
Lucas can definitely hook you up with David.
It's the professional YouTuber. What does he do
Why
for
not?
YouTube?
Oh, yeah. He vlogs.
He's a vlogger! Ooh, the piece of garbage. I mean, what a good person. I mean, I love him. He's
Our
great.
vlogging was
He does-
dead.
He does the vlogs.
Mm-mm. Never
No,
mind. Dude,
vlogging's
vlogging's
alive
on
and
a
well
all-time
when
high.
you're Lucas Del Savio.
It's dead to people who matter.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Those sad few are still hanging on to vlogging because it's all they have because they miss the days of Shane Dawson and friends.
Buy shirts on redbubble.com.
Shane Dawson, what a positive influence on our community.
God, what fucking happened there, dude? What fucking happened there?
Bro, he was not bad for the start. You know, a little cringy at times.
The content wasn't good, but you know, he was so
Content
darn
wasn't good,
adorable and likable.
And he made that movie
Mm-hmm.
where he pushed the girl over with the watermelon in her shirt, and then right after that, I think was the tipping point of Shane Dawson.
Mm-hmm.
Call Shane Dawson.
I stopped
think this
watching
cat's
when
a
he started
selfie
doing
with him.
music videos. I was like, oh, that's cool. All right, don't care.
Bro, nah, I never made it that far. I
And
saw
then
the
he
first
tried.
few
He tried to
episodes.
come back with the documentaries and like the conspiracy theory shit.
Look at this
Even
pizza.
those documentaries did really well, but then he just blew up in his face.
He's such a sweet young man.
All right, we good to go, boys? I'm gonna hit
I'm
start
good.
streaming.
I'm so ready.
All right, and we are live. Skirt.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog.
Not. Hey, everybody, welcome back to my Minecraft channel. Don't forget to smash that motherfucking like button, or a creeper's gonna come at you in the middle of the night.
Oh.
The last time we had that was the start. Oh yeah. Beautiful. It's the group.
Grop.
Minus that, right?
It
R.I.P.
genuinely makes me very uneasy.
No. It's totally fine. I promise. It's totally fine. We're
Also,
just
the fact that you
hanging
put
out.
Kenneth next to Bones. That's the other issue I have here.
Well, I just copy and pasted from another screen. So there you go. No specific order was given for these. Oh, it'd be nice if I open up that other tab.
The
What
end
the
of
fuck
this
is Twitch
campaign
open on
is
my-
just
Get out here.
we go back to the beginning. It just
Yeah.
restarts.
New game plus, bitches.
We all get captured by
Oh,
Delmore again.
Fucking
Fuck
God
that.
damn it.
We can't escape.
Can I go
No.
somewhere? Who's that going?
No, we're just gonna go back as we are now. We just very start we just murder Delmore. Nah,
As
fuck
you
that
are.
shit.
I mean,
Liam, say something.
I'm here.
Because when you were talking, it started echoing. So I don't know what the fuck happened. But we're good now. We're good. Let me pull up my notes because I actually have notes today. I think this is the first session I've had notes for.
I'm so proud of you.
oh.
10 to 10
First
DM.
session.
Knows what he's doing. Got here.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I have a failed attempt at an idea of what I'm doing. All right.
I
Let's,
believe.
I
let's
believe
get
in
into
you
this, boys.
wholeheartedly.
I appreciate that. I don't, but here we go.
I'll give you a kiss after the
Um,
session.
What happened last session? A couple things. You guys were on the continent of Vidath after finding out the location of Mihn and finding out that she was kidnapped by her
Shit.
brother, Sin. Upon getting to Vidath, you were attacked by these purple goblins that put you into this arena-like fight with their champion, Keflot, a runic giant. You beat him. You were swarmed by the goblins. You fought your way out of the arena, got yourselves to safety, and you came upon Mihn and a few other people who were fighting Sin previously, like moments before you met. They informed you that Sin had escaped. You all went back to Sibo's ship, the Wind Warden. Kind of regrouped, and Sibo kind of gave the lay of the land and was like, listen, we're gonna have to fight Sin at some point. We need to beef up our ranks. Sibo said he was gonna make a few visits, try to see if he can get some help. He suggested you do the same. After some talk was had, you all decided to go back to Lynn to draw up a map, see if there's anyone in Lynn that you could recruit before figuring out Plan B as to who to go find next. We fast forward now. It is about 6:30, 7 o'clock. The sun is just setting over the horizon now, so there's a nice warm orange glow coming off of the horizon, and it's starting to snow now. It was light flurries as you guys were getting closer once you passed the Amber Valley. Or I'm sorry, not past the Amber Valley. You guys were coming from the Albassi docks. So as you guys were heading up, you could see the Albassi. I can't speak today. Jesus Christ! You can see the Amber Valley in the distance, and off to the side is the small town of Lynn. It is sunset. It is starting to snow. It's getting a little bit colder. Upon walking through the gates of your little home, Lynn, you can see lamps are being lit. There's people walking around with, it looks like tall sticks with like the wick at the end. They like hold it up to the lamps and they light it. There's merriment in the street. There's a bunch of people. You can see like doors and windows open. People are preparing feasts in their homes. There are families outside playing in the snow as it starts to come down. Shops are starting to close up for the night. By the time you guys make it to the block where the Fearless Flump is, the snow starts to pick up a bit more. Once the snow starts picking up, you see the families start to go back into their homes. Everyone's closing their windows, so drafts don't come in and all that. And everyone is happy. They're preparing feasts. It looks like a celebration is at hand. Approaching the Fearless Flump, you can hear music coming from inside. What do you guys want to do? You guys heading in?
Might as well go take a look, huh?
Let's go in.
All right. Yeah, you guys open the door, and music starts flooding your ears.
Is it good music?
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, I gotta
Um,
listen.
All right, that works. So yeah,
Oh, that's
door
bopping.
opens, and you are all greeted. One moment. I should have done this ahead of time, but I don't think I put you guys in the tavern because I have a map of the tavern now.
What?
What? That's wild.
I was in love with him, so I commented that on Facebook, and I was like, no, not what I meant, no.
It's too small. Nice light music. I like it a lot.
Very.
The door. The door swings open, and you are greeted by cheers and merriment as you see there's a few people hanging out in here. The bar's pretty packed, more than it normally is. Let's bring you guys over.
Oh boy. Oh, fancy.
Minimize this just a little
Can we
bit.
all just appreciate Zikyak's on the other side of the tavern, away from home?
I know I was missing someone. But yeah, you guys walk in. There's
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Frankie.
people sitting all around. Everyone throws a mug up in the air to welcome you all.
Is that Barnabas?
That is Barnabas. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Well, it's not supposed to be. But
Oh, so that's not Barnabas. That's just a guy drinking.
yeah, it's just a dwarf drinking.
Okay, you scared me. I'm like, why the fuck is he
Yeah,
here?
not of any significance.
You scared me.
We're
We're gonna face an earthquake.
You're all greeted by you're all greeted with full tankard of cold ale and warm hugs from various patrons who put a mug in your hand, give you a hug, and they welcome you to the inn. Thora, you are met by a kiss on the cheek from
Ooh.
Bella, and she says, I've missed you. I'm glad you can join us on Spring's Bloom. And I'm going to type that in chat for you guys. Spring's Bloom.
Steve Bloom.
And you get a slight peck on the cheek. Come in. You know, your table's all... No one touches your table because you guys basically live here. It's the big one right in the middle.
Nice.
You guys are more than welcome. You know the place. You live here. Make yourselves at home. Brettle's made it. Oh, phone call. Liam.
Die?
Liam!
Breaking my goddamn immersion.
Passing, he's not even there.
I think he passed out.
You got
La,
killed by some
la.
elves.
One second, Nick's in the other chat. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the music. Way to go, Liam. God damn it.
Fucking
Funny
Pick
as
'em.
shit.
Please don't stop the music.
Hey, DMCA, you can't do that.
Oh shit.
Nah,
Please
continue.
don't stop the non-copyright song tones.
Take down the small streamer.
Anyway. So yeah, it's the night of Spring's Bloom. You all would know what Spring's Bloom is. It is more, for the most part, most of you would. Spring's Bloom is a tradition that is more common in Telvarine than anywhere else. There are, especially like Lynn and Aenor, they are fairly devout followers of Lathander. And Lathander is the patron of spring, basically. He's the god of rebirth and renewal. As well as youth and all that whatnot. But he's like the bringer of spring. And today marks the last day of winter.
Fabulous.
Oh, so spring starts tomorrow. So there's light, jovial celebration. This is basically the Christmas of this world. Look at y'all
The
sitting at your
Festivus.
table. Oops. Right. Kenneth,
Yes.
you can feel breathing on the back of your neck as you turn around and you see Bridley sitting there and he's got a big grin in that tankard full of ale.
I give him a
Welcome
big old
friends.
hug.
No, he hugs you right back. There's like half a tankard of ale that just splashes all over your back because he's
I
not paying
don't even
attention,
care.
and he hugged you with it. Welcome back! It's so good to see you guys! Wow, oh my god, it's Spring's Bloom! It's my favorite fucking holiday!
I got you a present, Pretzel, for all of your hospitality.
You got me something!
Yeah,
I'm
let me
gonna
look
cry.
at my
I got you
inventory.
all something too! Oh, what'd you get me?
I got you. I take out. Oh fuck! What do I even have? I take out a lantern
A lantern.
from Ogden's General Goods, wherever that is, and I hand it to him, and I say, "I found this." Ogden's General Goods is not in Lynn, correct?
No, I'm pretty sure Oggins was in Sigil.
Yeah, perfect. As long as it's not from this town, I'll say it's a
Right.
very important lamp that we found while we were out traveling the universe, and I figured that it would make a great little home up there on that bar top of yours.
His lip begins to quiver, and one eye starts filling with a tear. This is the kindest thing anyone's done. Thank you, Kenneth. And then he takes it and he runs to the back of the bar, and there's like a shelf next to like smaller casks of ale, and he puts it fashions it right between two casks, and he gets the little burner going, and he lights a match, and he lights it up. He goes,
Oh,
perfect.
I'm so glad that you like it.
Thank you so much. I have gifts for you. They're all in the back. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. And he runs to the back.
And who said I wasn't a nice guy?
I did.
The people that you blasted to pieces and I put back together.
I mean, I said you were a nice guy when you gave me those drugs.
I did give you drugs one time. That was quite nice.
Kenneth,
still
stop
have
giving
them.
the people drugs.
Might as well pass some of that around, actually.
Good.
Since we're celebrating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll pass
Never
out.
mind,
I'll pass
Evan.
out
I
some-
realized you pinned it, so ignore my DM.
I'll pass out some
Oh.
weed.
This is my father, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That is Strom.
How many people?
Stop trying to give me drugs, Kenneth.
I give
My
it
dad's
one
in the room,
share.
right? No drugs.
I give one share to everyone, and if you don't want it, then just sell it off to the next guy.
Everyone has one use of silvergrass.
Silvergrass.
I'll pass around a use to everyone.
All
I
right.
immediately
Since
give
Kenneth
mine
gave me
to Bella.
95.
And Bella walks over, and you just kind of like hold it up to her, and then she she has this like overcoat, that like it's like a 3/4 sleeve, like little cardigan almost. It looks like, but not as baggy, like a little sweater. And she pulls out from an inside pocket just a small little bowl, just a little pipe.
Yeah.
And just takes it and just packs it, and she just takes a couple hits. She offers you some if you want any.
Wait, who just lit the lighter during that? Did I make that up in my head?
What?
I thought I heard a lighter fucking flick.
Oh, no, I didn't, but Who knows? Immersion. Immersion.
Oh, I just heard it. Whatever it was.
Here's some real immersion.
Yeah, so you hear that. He's just angrily drinking a water bottle, everyone. But, yeah. Bella looks at you and says, I've gotten something for you, actually, Dora.
Why am I nervous about this?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. So, you know I love you, right?
I mean, I'm unsure about a lot of things, but I'm like a good 98%.
Okay. So, I don't really know how to buy for you. And you're kind of like big and muscly and angry. But I figured, you know, having something that's not so angry and crazy and barbarian-y is it's nice to have every now and then. Keeps you grounded a bit. And she pulls out this little golden necklace. And she fashions it around your neck. And it's a little locket. You open it up and there's a picture of you and a picture of her that she drew on each side.
Immediately surprised Pikachu. That's Thora's face for like a solid 20 seconds.
I'm sorry, it's not good. You can sell it. I'm sure you'll get a couple hundred. It's
Pick
real
her up and
gold.
we immediately go start dancing.
Okay, yeah, you guys start dancing. There's a small crowd now that's kind of gathered around. 5 bars that are dancing. The two of you over here. Bones. Strom has been looking at you guys, just kind of nursing a tankard of ale, and like politely smiling, and like he's happy to see you guys back in one piece. But he's keeping to himself. Well, like his chair is kind of turned around, so like he's like sitting on the side of it, like elbow on the table, looking back towards you guys.
When he's like taking a sip out of his ale, I imagine he has to kind of look away for a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that opportunity to really just try and sneak up on him.
Make a stealth check.
Kill your dad.
17.
17.
Roll sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
He rolled a 15, so you you sneak up behind him. You get the advantage. You guys can control your characters, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piff.
I essentially want him to like be looking at us, see we're all there. He takes a sip, he looks back, I'm gone.
Yeah.
He's looking around, then I just appear. Hi, hey there, Dad.
Jesus. No, I think there's no Jesus. Hey, Lord, what the hell are you?
There's no Jesus.
There's no Jesus here.
Was that there's no Jesus in character?
He knows
You know,
things.
It's a
He
skater god.
too can break the fourth wall.
I will not disclose that information.
Next campaign set on Earth. What?
D&D high school, what?
Set in New York City.
Hi, Dad.
I'd
I
be
know.
down.
Hi.
Happy
Bones.
Springs Bloom.
Happy Springs Bloom. How have you been? What have you been doing? I'm
Well,
not
we're
doing-
alive. Others are dead, but we're alive.
That's very good. I'm glad to see that you're alive.
Actually, did we kill anyone since we last?
Yeah.
Giant.
There were those
You
people
killed the
outside.
giant and goblins.
I don't care. Yeah, killed a
You-
few people, but they deserved it.
As long as they deserve it. I
They
suppose.
deserved it.
He tugs at his little beard, a bit, and he goes, "Son, it's not really my place. I guess I'm not much of your father. Well, at least I wasn't a good one, but I do have something for you." And he says, I found out through people that you had a friend that you lost recently, a small rodent.
Yes.
I'm Sorry for your loss.
He was a good rat. He lived a good life. He was a T-Rex at one point.
He
I mean,
was a
how many
what?
rats can exactly? I mean, how many rats can say they were a T-Rex?
I mean, yeah, you've got me there. But okay. Oh, I'm really bad at presenting things. So here, and he pulls up from under his chair a small cage with a little mouse in there, a little rat.
Oh.
It's a baby rat, and says I caught this one in Brettle's kitchen. And I figured no sense in killing it when I know a perfectly good satyr who could look after him. And he slides the cage over to you.
Oh, I pick it up and I'm looking in it. Probably getting my face a little too excitedly too close to the cage.
Yeah, he's a little spooked inside the cage.
Hi. Who's gonna be a T-Rex someday? You are. There's T-Rex.
Something else. Oh boy.
What are you gonna name him?
What are you gonna name it?
Whatever I'm gonna name it. Could be really
I like
mean.
the thing.
Give me a second.
Meanwhile, Zikiak and Crabmeat, what are you guys up to? There's merriment. There's Thora and Bella got up and started dancing. Bones is talking to his father. Brettle ran into the back room to grab presents for all of you. So it's Zikiak, Crabmeat, Mihn, and Kenneth. What are you four doing?
I'm gonna go fucking get high and party with the band.
I will join him.
Gonna get-
yeah, dude.
I'm
get
gonna
ripped
fucking.
over there.
Do we got any like glow sticks? Start fucking twirling around. Maybe I can sing some draconic thrash metal.
Stop. Yeah,
I don't have glow sticks, but I do have.
I heard that Draconic
Glue.
Thrash.
I
You
have
glue.
sovereign glue if you want to do something with that.
I will say, you do have access to like tinder twigs, so
Mhm.
they're like little matchsticks almost, and you
Okay.
snap them, and they produce a bit of like flame. So you can have those, but I'm assuming doing a lot of hand
Yeah,
motions
they're
is
just
gonna
gonna
make
blow
the
out.
flame go out. But
I was trying to like look through my inventory. Do I have anything I can substitute? Anything glowing?
I mean, you could always have your cleric cast light on something.
I don't have light.
Oh my god, what a fucking
I think I do.
I can make things slam open and close. I have thaumaturgy.
okay. Well, that doesn't help.
I have
Also, it
light.
would also help if the cleric was not drinking profusely.
True.
I'll
Yeah,
I'll cast light on a little stick.
All right. And
Yeah,
hand it
the,
off
the
to
moment
Zikiak.
Min sat down, she just started drinking.
This shit's a rave now.
Perfect.
I hand it over to Zakiak and I say, you can only use this if you sing that song that won the Tah'ral Vision contest this year.
Oh, you're on.
That draconic thrash metal song.
Everyone loves.
As far as I'm taking that joke.
Yeah, so you're over there just over off in the corner. Some of the bards, like one of the bards, the half orc with the drum is hella vibing with you.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I know
Wes is
Orcish.
kinda
I know
like,
Orcish too.
"Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll
hell
switch
yeah.
it up.
Cast
I see him.
Ability on Zikiak to give him advantage on charisma checks for the next hour.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
it. Make me a charisma check, Zikiak.
Hell yeah.
And while we do that, Mihn, what are you up to?
I'm drinking.
Heavily drinking?
Yes. About as heavily as I do to enjoy myself, yes.
Excellent.
I don't have a problem, you all do, with my problem.
You see a large beholder float over to the table.
It's a 7.
He has 7 eye stalks towards the front, like the front half of him, and all 7 of them are wrapped around mugs of ale.
Wait,
Man's
I
just
just realized
party.
something. He has a fedora on each eye. I
Yeah,
love
he
that.
does. Yeah,
I
I mean,
realized that.
realistically, it's exactly like that, but with visors.
I love this man.
So, he walks over, and his eyes don't look as, or his eye doesn't look as bloodshot as it was the last time you saw him. Hey guys, how's it going? He just
Frederick,
Vitilax, you mean?
that's exactly what I said.
Okay, well, I don't really know if I have ears or not, so I'm just gonna agree with you.
How's business been?
Business is great. And by business, I mean waiting for a church to be built that hasn't been built yet, so I'm jobless.
Well, you could help build the church?
I don't have
thought you could always-
hands.
You have eyes? I mean, you seem to be quite proficient in handling objects with your eyes.
I don't know. I'm kind of bad at it.
Yeah,
it's how I-
wood
looking
beams
is
are really heavy.
yeah.
I wasn't good at playing the flute before I started playing the flute. I doubt any of us were good at the instruments that we use or the weapons that we use in this war. That is life before we use them.
Min's
So
just looking
how
at
can
you, the
you-
person who doesn't use instruments or weapons.
Min, you weren't good at drinking before you started drinking. And now look at you. You might have a problem.
I guess the wild goat man has a fucking yeah. I'm drunk, but I'm gonna go build a church, and then he just starts floating off.
I believe in you.
Bones,
He-
you've
he
made a
like-
terrible mistake. So it takes a giant swig.
He floats by and just 100% just slams into the side of the wall, like misses the door.
A little to the side, little to your left. You're almost there.
Yeah. Bye bye. And then
You got this.
he vanishes. The back door swings open, and Brettel has a bunch of like wrapped gifts in his arms, and he's like tipping over, but like he's coming over, and he slams them down on the table. And he goes, "Oh, okay, I got him. This one's for you, Mihn. This one's for you, Kenneth. This one's for you, Bones."
Thank
He runs over to Zikiak and Crabmeat, and he goes, "This is for you, and this is for you." Wait, no. Hold on. And he turns around and he opens both the presents to double check. And then he like just kind of puts the paper back on. It's kind of sitting on top. And he hands one to Crabmeat and one to Zikiak.
Thanks.
And while Thora and Bella are dancing, he comes over and like he slips. So like you two have like I'm guessing like one arm up, another arm on the waist, kind of thing, and like her arms on your shoulder.
I mean,
Okay.
however, the height differ, like it's most likely like Thor is like hunched over,
True.
kind of like
yeah.
Beauty and the Beast a little bit. How much he's hunched
Right.
over.
So she's got a hand on your hip. You have a hand on her shoulder, and he just comes in between the two of you dancing, and just goes, "I got this for you," and just like kind of slips it underneath a bit of your armor, and then ducks out, and then comes back over to the table, and he sits down aggressively in front of you guys, almost breaks the chair that he's sitting in, and he says, "Open it."
Go open it next to him.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna take a break from dancing and open it.
All right.
I'll
Who's
hold
opening
what I
first?
got. I'll open.
Just rips into it.
All right, Kenneth, you rip into it, and you see a small pearl.
Oh,
It's about
this is lovely.
it's about the size of a $50. And
Like the size of a Bakugan.
yeah, just about. And it is a it's a very nice, almost divinely lit white pearl.
Brother, thank you so much. Where did you find such a relic?
In the crater of Port Valence.
Oh.
Oh,
Don't you like
Oh.
it?
that's Port Valence is where I was from. Actually, that's where I lived.
Ooh, that's
all of my days.
sensitive.
No, it's perfect. I love it. I love it. Thank you.
But it has secret powers, and I'm really stoked about it. Once a day, you can use the power in the pearl, and you can make yourself invisible.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's
Thank you so
fucking
much.
wild. I did it. It scared the shit out of Bella, and then I found out that she has a sword now, so that kind of scared me because she chased me around town. But anyway,
That's my girl.
who's next? Who's next?
I'll open.
All right. So you open it up. Zikiak, you find in here, it's a big present.
Oh, oh dear, I'm excited.
And you find it's about your size.
Oh,
And it's fairly flat.
okay.
I rolled randomly on who would get these items, just so you guys know. And it just turned out to be Zikiak. Of no real significance to your character, but like, you're getting this. You rip open the paper that he's used, like that paper that you would use to like wrap, almost like wax paper that you would use to like wrap meats. He used that and wrapped all these presents.
Okay.
Just open it.
You
It's all
open
fish.
it up.
It's all fish.
You open it up, and it's wood,
Oh,
and it's upside down, and it looks like there's a stand on the end, and you realize this looks like in the shape of a person. So you stand it up and turn it around, and you have basically a wooden cutout that is beautifully painted of Brettle. And he's sitting there, wide-eyed, big toothy grin. Do you like it?
it's beautiful.
It's
Oh, thank you, I
fantastic.
painted it myself.
Oh, I will hang it up in the cave for everyone to see.
Hell, fucking yeah. Who's next?
I guess I can open mine.
Kenneth gets a fucking pearl that turns himself invisible. I get the most narcissistic fucking gift in existence.
Zikiak, he does whisper to you. He does something really cool. Find me later tonight if I'm still conscious.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Grab me, go, lizard man, go, open it.
I open it.
Go. And you open this present, and it is a beautiful T-shirt. He says, "Listen, scaly nipples kind of get me, and I think you had a T-shirt at one point, and then you didn't have one anymore. And nipples, man, I'm not a fan of them."
Can I get scaly
It's
nipples
a
scare me on
three
a
wolf
t-shirt,
moon
please?
shirt.
Scaly
Sure,
nipples
yeah,
scare me.
I'll put the fucking shirt on.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
You put it
icy
on,
dead
it's like
people.
a gray V-neck tee. It's almost a perfect fit. But you're like, you're muscle. You're mostly muscle and like scale. So you pop out in the shirt a bit. So
Stretching it.
it's a slim fit, but
It's hot.
it's
Suddenly, you have knowledge of something called car insurance.
it's outlining. It's outlining your abs.
I didn't think scaly with a V-neck was gonna happen tonight.
Yeah. Well, here it is.
I'm down.
Who's next?
I'll pop it open.
Oh, shit, the first go to
Bones.
21.
Oh, Bones! Yes, go. You rip open the present, and it is a little box. It's a wooden box. It has a nice like golden trim around the edges, and yeah, it's just a nice little box. You want to open it up? Little latch on the front.
Yeah, I'll pop
You
it
pop
open.
it open, and there is a beautiful like red velvet pillow on the inside, and it is holding in the center a small little cube. And he says, "Oh, this is a fun one." So there's a button on one side of that cube. When you push it, anything could happen.
Fuck.
Brettle, why?
Anything could happen.
Press it.
Should I press it?
Press it.
I don't know if you should press it because you could ruin our. Press it in the morning. How about that?
First in the morning.
Yeah, press it in the morning. Why not? Let's
Okay.
sober up before we press any fucking buttons. But I mean, I can do anything. I've used it on myself. Something happened to me.
What happened?
I can't talk about it right now. Maybe one day you'll find out.
Please tell me Brettle has a massive schlong now.
Got visited
Come on,
by the
Brad,
tentacle dimension.
You know, we know you. You know us. So you can tell us all about it. Come on, you can trust us, bro.
Make a persuasion check
Gladly.
with
Can I help?
advantage because he is. Actually, no, he'll roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So 15 plus my persuasion. Good luck, Brettle.
I don't know if you're gonna get it though.
30.
30. Oh man, so close. He rolled a 2 on the die. He goes, fuck. I don't like talking about this with anyone because no one believes me ever. And you guys aren't gonna believe me, and you're gonna make fun of me, and you're gonna laugh. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say it. No,
Come on,
And he-
Brettle.
he starts
Brettle.
chugging a beer. Mm-mm.
Come on,
Um,
Brattle, you can't
I'm
tease
gonna-
us
I
like
can't do it.
that. Can I roll persuasion?
You don't need to. He's about to say it.
Can I
You know what my
Dip into
persuasion
his-
minimum is.
can I dip
I do.
into his conscience and just go, Brettle, this is your conscience speaking. Please tell Bones exactly what you're thinking. He's a very nice aider, and he
There's
deserves
a witch
to
in
know.
my head.
Thank you so much for your time.
He starts smacking his head. It's fine. I'm fucking tight. I'm an angel.
That's
See,
the most
no one believes
believable
me. It's
thing
fine.
I've ever heard, actually.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No one believes me. No one believes crazy old Brettle. Open your fucking present, Min.
Huh? Okay.
I give Brettle a big hug. I believe you're an angel.
Thank you. No one ever does. And like,
Can
I never
I-
have a chance to prove my strength and prove what I have. And I pushed that button and I became an angel.
Can I
So-
insight check that to
Yeah, make an insight
like,
check.
or like a religion check to see if I can actually see it as a cleric?
Oh, to see if you can get like a divine sense from him.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm gonna do my divine sense because I can.
You can do.
I don't actually have it. Yeah,
Find
no.
good or evil.
He has actual divine
Yeah.
sense, doesn't he?
Yeah, I do. I can
Go
tell if
for it.
there's a fiend, celestial, fey, or undead anywhere near me.
Are you gonna activate that?
Yeah, I'm gonna activate it.
Alright,
fuck it.
yeah. I'll just straight insight. Like if he does he
Yeah,
actually
make an
believe it?
insight check.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna show Brian my new toy.
Oh
Sounds
shit. Does a 32 hit?
Hit.
Hit.
Don't hit
Or
him.
hit the
I hit you with my
19
knowledge.
plus 13.
Right.
My insight is broken.
He 100% believes it. He is speaking the truth. His truth. He's speaking his truth. What he believes.
I'm drunk enough to believe it.
I got a new
Thora.
toy. Oh, the color? Go look at it. Look through it.
Thora,
Is this Hamza?
you
I'm playing D&D.
you take a moment and you concentrate on the room, and a very, very bright, radiant light shines, outline shines around Brettle. A celestial energy is what you get from him.
Thor's gonna immediately go down on one knee and bow.
No. It's not like I was an angel to begin with. Like I said, I was just a normal person. I pushed the button about 300 years ago, and then now I'm a man. A man angel.
You're
He's-
300 years.
I'm like old.
Do you follow a god?
No, that's kind of stocky, isn't it? Why would I
No.
follow a god anywhere?
No. How about this? A god of war.
Oh, I like war. War's fun. I get patrons during war, and mostly mutated or amputated veterans. But you know,
Hot
Look
take,
up
Brettles
to-
thinks amputees are mutants.
Thor's gonna look up to the ceiling or like to the heavens and just go, huh? Disciple? Eh? We'll work on it.
we'll work on it. Who wants to open their present next?
I'm the last. It would be Min for her because he asked her to.
Yeah. The box you here?
Yes.
Do you open your present?
Yes.
You open your present, and there is a single feather. And he says, "That's one of mine."
Ah, pretty.
You can fly for about a minute every day, so 10 rounds of combat you can fly. You have a flying speed equal to your walking speed.
Huh.
Right. Dude, that's hot.
And a big grin as he whips over to you, Thora. You gonna open it?
Sure.
Hell,
She's
fucking yeah, do it.
gonna open it very slowly.
Yeah, you start to open it slowly, and you hear a slight ticking inside.
She's just gonna shrug, and then she's not ripping the paper. She's doing like the parent and trying to save the paper, so like opening it very
Yeah.
delicately.
Yeah.
And just like like ignoring the ticking. She's just gonna continue.
All right. Yeah, you just continue. Bella takes a mean step backwards. She just goes, I don't trust him, and she backs away.
Thank you for the locket. You might find it on my deceased corpse in a minute. So
And he leans in. Oh, I can't wait. And you see a what looks to be, you've never seen anything like this before. It is a golden, I'm sorry, not golden. It is bronze. I was thinking of the pendant. It is a bronze circular object, and it has a chain on it. To us, it is a pocket watch. But pocket watches don't really exist in Minteral. So it is this circular disc. And there's a little button at the top.
Amulet?
And you click it. No, these are all homebrew items. You click it, and it opens up.
Does it tell the time or explode in my face?
Well, we don't.
And it is, for all intents and purposes, a clock.
I mean, are time bombs a thing in Minteral either? So we don't know if it's a bomb or not.
We don't.
And he
the ticking
goes,
thing.
It's a clock. It tells time. Isn't that great?
I don't know.
You
how to
keep track of time now.
How do
No,
you
it's
do
okay.
that?
You don't really need to keep track of time. It's a one-use thing. You click that little button at the top 3 times really quick, and then get it the fuck away from you, because it blows up.
It's both.
Second.
Not now. But I'll click it soon.
Yay, more buttons to click tomorrow morning.
Yeah, she's gonna fucking put it in her pocket.
And accidentally click it.
Yeah, that happens. It happens. Thora's lived a good life.
She flexed her butt cheeks in the wrong way and everyone dies.
One too many jumping jacks. He gave me a ticking time bomb. I love this man. Brettle's my boy.
Explosive. Let's go shit.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, Thora's gonna put it in her pocket.
Oh, whoops. All right. So yeah, you put it in the pocket. Yeah, you kind of put it away, and he goes, "I'm glad you guys. It seems like you guys like your gifts. I put a lot of thought and effort into them, and some of them are things that I've collected along the way, along my travels. You know, flying around, being a fucking angel."
You want to fight a god with us?
2 gifts in one day. Oh my goodness! And he's weeping on the table right now.
Pat is back.
I love you guys.
We love
Absolutely. Sign me up. I'll kick the shit out of a god.
Already recruiting, boys. Here we go.
Yeah.
Anything else of importance that you guys want to get to?
That's
No.
a very good question.
And I wanted to buy new armor, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
No. Everything's
mean-
closed.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah,
festival.
I mean, holiday surprise.
Min, would you mind sending
Eh?
a message? I know you've had a little bit to drink, but you think you could get one message out for me?
Yeah.
Could you send out to Prattle and wish her a happy springs bloom for me?
Alright, wait, what? What fucking. Where's sending?
It's 25
No, I
words.
have it. It's third. Okay. Making sure I had the slot still. So yeah,
guys are rested.
Min's gonna send the sending.
All right. To who you sending it to?
And say Bone says
Prattle.
happy spring bloom thing. I'm drunk.
All right. A minute or two passes, and then you get a message in response from Battle, and it says, "Good for you, Min. Happy Springs Bloom to you all. See you in about 10 minutes, assuming you're at the flump."
Oh.
Wow. We come here so often. It's
You guys
normal.
live here.
We do. We've only been here like 4 times.
I mean, it's been
Right
it's imprinted on us.
Yeah.
True.
He helped us get away from people.
Yeah, that's true.
You did.
He's
The
best
man's gonna
boy.
be fighting gods with us.
Yeah. But Bones, Min just kind of looks at you and gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, thanks for letting her know. Did she say anything?
Hey,
Oh yeah, she's gonna be here
When? Like tomorrow or?
now.
Hmm? I imagine Bones would have been like sipping on a mug, just kind of choke on the ale for a second.
Yeah. Just
Shit. We've been traveling for days. We look like shit.
Jumps into the
you?
nearby river.
Where's the wash bucket? Rattle.
don't mind
Yeah,
me.
Bones, you kind of smell.
Scream. I'm sorry. Going through so many fucking pictures right now.
Don't we
Rattle,
always
where do
smell?
you keep the
all
where do you
of
keep the wash basin? I need a quick wash.
Oh, just take a fucking shower. What the fuck are you talking about? It's in the back room.
Ah.
Evan, question
right.
for you.
TJ, answer for you.
Is there a tattoo shop in Lynn?
There could be. All the shops are closed right now,
In the
Crazy.
morning.
but it'll probably
First-
open in the morning. Yeah.
First thing in the morning, I want to go find a tattoo shop.
You want to go to get a tattoo done the night or the morning after what is a heavily drinking festival thing?
I haven't been
Time.
drinking.
Yeah, the tattoo artist probably has been.
That's fine.
You want to deal with a hungover tattoo artist on something like a tattoo?
That's fine.
It'll have more
Alright,
sentimental
it's your
value.
It's
I'm
your
down.
fault if you hear an "oh fuck."
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I don't
Let's
care
all
if
get
it's hungover.
tattoos.
No,
Commemorate our journeys together.
no. This is bad enough that I like alcohol so much.
The door
I can't
opens,
get a tattoo too.
and a female satyr walks in.
Father Amity would kill me.
Let's get another look at what she looks like again.
What a babe.
Bones League. We got it.
It's hot, babe.
She kind of walks in, and she's got like a hood on, and she removes her cloak and hangs it up on a coat rack on the side, and locks eyes with Strom. And she walks over and she says, they start like chatting to each other. You can see Bones.
Is this after I'm like coming out from the wash basin?
Yeah.
Oh, Hello. Hi.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome.
And the rest of the party can hear Sam go, and that is my son. And she goes, your son is Bone? Your Bones is fun. It is so good to meet you. And she shakes his hand, and he goes, you know Bone? Son, you have quite a lot of friends.
I know it's great, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It's great.
Isn't Prattle just great? She's just a wonderful person. Just
She
wonderful.
seems very nice. She was just telling me about, well, the thing you told me about, the church and all that. Trying to recruit me.
Yeah. You're joining, right?
You're joining my cult, right?
All right.
Not a cult.
Come, Father. Join
If
us.
it's not,
Here's your
oh, then it's a
Kool-Aid.
cult.
Here's your Nikes.
I mean, it's just so. I don't know. You still have a while before it's like constructed, right? So like, I
Drink
have
the
time to think.
Kool-Aid.
And Pratt goes, absolutely, absolutely, you do.
Of course.
I'll definitely think on it. And he chugs his ale.
That's not a resounding yes. I don't know what is.
Sounds like a yes to me.
He slams the tanker down and goes, fuck it. Yeah, I'll join.
Yay!
God damn it.
Pressuring your fucking dad into your cult. That's great.
We're not a cult. We're an
Oh,
actual.
shut up.
We have an actual God that speaks to us, speaks to me.
That's what all cults
Very
say.
nice.
Welcome to Bones Koresh's world.
You guys spend the rest of the night hanging out, partying, drinking, celebrating the end of a ridiculous fucking year of which you've only experienced 2 months.
We love that.
We love it. Great. We all think Therai's dead at this point.
Man is off on some archaeological dig. You don't know what the fuck's going on with him. He could be dead. But you guys, everyone passes out one way or another. You all wake up very groggy the next morning. Head's hurting a little, you know, a bit of a hangover coming on. You guys drank hard.
Almost all
And-
of us drank hard.
Sorry. Almost
Kenneth,
everyone.
Kenneth's first night sober.
Good for Kenneth.
You didn't even
Proud of
have any of the grass?
No, I didn't. I knew that I wanted to get this tattoo done, so I didn't want to have anything in my body.
You guys wake up. Everyone is just asleep on the floor of the tavern. Brettel included. Brettel is like face down, ass up, snoring, drool coming out of his mouth, just underneath the big table. Thora and Bello were like huddled up together in a corner. All the barge passed out. All the patrons that were here knocked in one way or another in some odd sleeping pattern. But you guys are some of the first to wake up. Goodness, hold on.
Wait, we're some of the first to wake up? Or the last?
I think he's AFK now, so we
One of the
wait.
first.
Oh, one of the first. Oh.
Do anyone have charcoal?
Charcoal?
You gonna burn the bar down?
No.
Right on people's faces.
Why?
That'd be-
Oh, he
all
wants
their
to.
faces.
He wants to draw on people with charcoal.
Everyone's getting a mustache.
I mean, I have like
I think I understood why you were
a
freaking out,
box to make a fire.
I got a crowbar.
though.
Oh wait, I
Jesus
think I
Christ.
have a disguise kit that would have like makeups and stuff.
Oh yeah, I also have a disguise kit.
Yeah.
I also have.
Wait, I think I have a fake
unstickable
mustache.
glue.
Oh no, I don't. Do I not have a disguise kit? I
So
thought I
do you
bought one
wanna
at one point.
I just-
Do you want to stick
Oh, no, I
someone
do.
to something permanently?
No.
That's
Damn it! I fucking stick Bella to me. You can never leave me, even if you want to. You can't.
I feel like that would be the other way around. You're the one who leaves. In fact, you're the one that always leaves.
True.
She'd be like, finally.
Be like Chewbacca
Yeah,
and C-3PO when C-3PO was being rebuilt, just on his back.
That's funny. So unfortunately no charcoal, but you guys wake up. What do you guys want to do today?
I'm heading straight to the tattoo shop.
I hold the box up in my hand, the cube.
Yeah, I guess I should ask Brettle what my
Oh
thing
boy.
does.
Yeah. Okay.
Follow
Let's
Kenneth to the tattoo shop.
go with Kenneth first. Kenneth, you make your way to the town. People are waking up. The shops are opening, but you can tell that the shopkeepers are not about it. There is a small tattoo shop. You kind of walk in. It's very small. One room where all the tattooing is done, and a back room. And you see this woman. She is a halfling woman, fairly stout, a bit of a bigger woman, and she's got long brunette hair that comes down in a large French braid.
Perfect.
And she looks over to you and she goes, "Oh, hello. How can I help?"
I'm looking to get just a piece done for you as quickly as possible, if that's okay. We have lots to do today, and I don't want it rushed by any means, but I promise it'll be worth your while.
Sounds quite interesting to me. What are you looking to have done? We can talk prices, depending on size and wording and all that. If you want words on it, if you want color, all that kind of thing.
So I'm looking to get, I'd probably say about the size of a half sleeve.
Okay.
and
Top
I'm-
half or bottom half?
top half. And
So she writes down shoulder to elbow.
and I'm gonna show her the brand that I have from Delmore that I have yet to get rid of.
Yep.
What is it? What
Ooh,
does it look
that's-
like again, just so that I can remember?
It's kind of shitty, because I didn't have anything to go off of. So it's a D with a B, underneath it, like overlapping it, like the Daredevil symbol. You know
Gotcha.
how it's a DD, so it's DB except it's diagonal.
So I'm looking to get
So it's
this done. But I want it
yeah,
covered.
exactly.
I want it kind of surrounded by flowers. And also
Any
just a
flowers in
few.
particular?
Whatever you think looks good. Something potentially a little more on the white or yellow side.
Okay, I can do that. She
Um,
starts writing stuff down.
And then I'm gonna rattle off. This idea came to me 5 minutes ago, so I don't really have anything in mind. But I'm gonna rattle off kind of the most important thing to everybody in the party, and I want something incorporated for each of them.
Okay.
So a dagger
You
for crab meat, probably, and
Sentimental bitch. I love
and,
it.
I,
Okay.
and
So we're gonna get a dagger. Yep, I'm gonna write all these down.
I'm trying to think. I don't want to mess this up.
If you guys have any input on your character, something that
Realistically, it's just a random rune for Thora, because that's what she does all the time.
we can say that Kenneth was before heading out, was maybe the night before, kind of looking at Runa, like looking everyone over, looking at Thora and at her runes.
Yeah.
And kind of found one in particular that he liked the shape of and everything. So he copied that down.
I want scruff on there.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? We got?
I want a book for Therai.
Oh man, I'm gonna put Sarai. That's so
Damn.
sweet.
I want
So kawaii desu.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Fucking, I don't know.
I just imagine the fucking water thing.
You have
Yeah, the water
Min,
skin
the
for
decanter.
Min. Yeah, the decanter.
And then
Who else am I missing?
Zikyak is the last person you have.
Oh shit.
Our boy Zikyak.
Zikyak. I'll get the symbol of the god Vendra, right? Or is that the one we killed?
Drag. Yeah, but yes. So maybe we do like dragon wings.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a dragon head outline.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
Uh,
cool. What do you think?
Silhouette.
That works perfect.
You just
Uh,
instead of that, you just like okay, Zikyak, just have Zikyak's face.
Right?
Just I don't have anything, just right there.
Just a big
Okay.
dumb smile.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. I know it's a lot, and I'll make sure that you're compensated greatly, and I think I might be able to help out getting it done a little bit quicker.
she is while you're talking, she's not responding to you. She's sketching something out.
Mm-hmm.
And about 2 minutes pass, and she goes, "How does this look?" And you see, right in the center, like right in the middle of your bicep, it's DB.
Yep.
It's the brand, with flowers stemming out of the corners of the B and the corners of the D. Kind of two
Perfect.
out on each side.
Like a wreath.
Above, at the bottom, there is a book kind of lining the bottom right above the elbow. There is a small rat on top of the book, leaning up against the B.
Ooh.
So this is more towards the back. Is the decanter. Sitting on the in between the bottom of the B and the top of Scruff's head is one of Thor's runes, and sitting at the top is a dragon skull with two intersecting dragon wings, almost like a skull and crossbones type situation. But with a
Whoa.
dragon head and two wings. How's that
It's
sound?
perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
What about the dagger?
Um,
Crab
Oh
meets
yeah,
dagger.
crab
there
meets
is
dagger.
a dagger. Yes. The
I
dagger
want the
is-
dagger going right through the D and the B.
All right, yeah, let's do
Oh,
it with a dagger right through the D and the B.
Wow, if only any of us could actually draw.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
God damn, I wish.
People
Why
watching
can't-
the stream draw for us because we're
Why
important.
can't I was gonna say why can't we be Critical Role and just have people drop fan mail on us?
Yeah,
every
just go on
episode?
Fiverr.
Almost like Jakai is the only person in my stream. No one wants.
Just hit
that.
Fiverr with that
Just me.
shit.
Yeah, and what does he know about art?
Pay $5, get some shit.
Oh, fuck you. I mean, hey, if I want to pay $75, I could to get one of my friends to commission it.
I can
That's
get
their
someone to
cheapest.
commission, Right.
Yeah. So
Cheap ass motherfuckers on Fiverr,
Okay.
dog.
So let's. I can always look at Fiverr. But who knows? Maybe.
I'll get it actually tattooed. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. That'd be one hell of a tattoo.
Get it on your
Down.
ass so no one will see.
First long campaign, and I got a tattoo of it. She says, okay. And so we're gonna have to get paint for all this, or colors for all this and this and this. I want color here. We can do. And she starts thinking up and adding up. She's got like a little abacus that she's sliding beads across. And, this one's gonna be a bit pricey. Sleeves are normally double this price, so the fact that it's only a half arm, we're gonna put it at 700 even.
I put 1,000 down on the table.
She goes, "Oh, honey, I think we need to give you a lesson in math. You gave me about 300 too much."
It's
She
always
starts
nice.
sliding.
It's always nice to tip the artist.
She smiles and she says,
Argue about it, honey. Just fucking take the money.
she smiles and she says, "Happy Springs Bloom." Sit in
Damn
the chair.
right.
She
Now-
puts the gold away in a back.
If it's okay with you, I have about 2 ways that I feel like I could help out. They're both magical, but I don't have to intervene if you don't want me to. I just know that I'm on a bit of a schedule.
I mean, I can tattoo pretty quick. This will only take a couple hours, maybe.
So I can either cast a spell that will help you go a little bit quicker, or I can cast a spell that might steady your hand a bit more and make it go a little smoother. Or I can
do
stay
have
out
the
of it.
steadiest hand in Telvarine, thank you very much. But if you want to make something make the time go by faster, then
Yeah, I'll
you
cast.
make a...
Oh wait, never mind. I thought haste was an hour. It's only a minute.
Well, it gives her an upper hand.
I mean, it's haste.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll cast haste twice.
Okay. Yeah. So you start casting, and
So
she
tomorrow-
starts tattooing away. She gets through. It takes
Let's-
about 2.5 hours.
I want to say tattooing on scar tissue is super fucking painful.
It's not.
Oh,
It's not
it's
over
gonna-
the brand. The brand wasn't on my bicep, was it? Or
Brand is on the
my-
wrist. and
Yeah,
he's getting
so
it
I'm
done on the bicep.
I'm gonna get the brand removed, but I wanted to wait to get the brand removed until after.
That's cool.
Well, like when you're playing it. And I said,
About 2.5 hours pass, and the tattoo is finished. It looks
like a little bit.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you very
But
much.
you
This
can email
this
to him and
means a
everything,
lot
too.
to me.
Of course,
Huh?
that is.
I don't know.
I did pretty
it has
damn
to do with
good.
that,
I won't lie to you.
No, I also
I
need to.
I think that you did.
Send. Sure, did I ask? I
Um,
was sending.
she thanks you, and you head back to the tavern.
Yep.
It's like brief. Can I do
All right.
thoughts at once?
Anyone want to
I
do
also
anything
have
else
to check
before
tomorrow, but I need to say that out loud.
I
you
want to
start playing it?
Ah,
No, but I'm not registered
ask
for any
Brettle
classes
what
that I
my
know
thing
of.
does.
I have an email that says
Okay. Yeah, you wake Brattle up, and he gets up and. Hi, hello everyone. Zigyak, yeah, what's up, bud?
Yeah, so what was the secret thing you had to tell me about this? We didn't get a chance
Oh,
to
yes. Okay, so this thing is fucking insane.
get it.
So it's painted like me because I painted it, but because of what it can do. So it's kind of goofy once you realize what happened. So there's a command word for this, and he tells you the command word, and it's booyah.
keep beating- oh. Bit of moon bopping that up.
But it is booyah, and basically what it does is you speak the command word, and as an action, you can switch places with this cutout,
Oh,
and it works up to 500 feet.
okay.
So you can place it wherever, you say the command word, and you instantly trade places.
You know what would be really scary if you had a friend who has a bird that they can control. They
You
could
can
place
do
it
that
wherever
twice
they
a
want.
day. It is made of wood, so it's kind of heavy. It's like 15 pounds, 20 pounds. I don't think the little bird can really move it.
That's really cool.
It's really fucking cool.
I was thinking practical application.
You
But
can
yeah, I hope
keep
you
it on
like
the
it.
ship. And just
Thank you.
be not that far away from the ship.
But you can do it up to twice a day.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyone want to do anything else?
When I'm kind of waking up and I start kind of looking around and I realize the cage is still sitting in front of my face on the
Yeah.
table that I'm probably passed out at.
Yeah, there's a rat inside and he's sleeping.
And I'll lift my head up. I'll reach back and I imagine there's probably some bread on the table somewhere.
Yeah,
Grab
that's
some of that and break it off and kind of slide it in between the bars.
All right. He kind of smells
Not
it and he runs up to it.
personally liked.
In honor of what I think will be your
And then
future.
he was like,
TJ, mute yourself real quick.
and then he was rude after.
Sorry.
You're good.
In honor of someone who
No woman allowed.
of someone who will not be needing the name for much longer, and for things I think I see in your future, I will call you the Dragon.
Hey guys, we're gonna take like a 10-minute break.
I hate you.
I'm
And I
serious
love
about
it.
the break. But Jesus Christ, Fallen.
I couldn't think of anything better. I'm sorry.
No, I love
now
it.
this just means I'm going to turn him into a dragon someday, so it's
I,
fine.
Yeah.
I try so hard not to spit out a bunch of water just.
Good lord. All right. Well, we're gonna take about 10 minutes, and I'll see you guys around 9:30.
Sounds good.
Official.
Sweet.
I think my family is right now.
I'm gonna
Your
take this
family might not be eating
plate
dinner
back
because it's
downstairs.
9:20 at night.
Listen,
If your family has not eaten yet, you're just not eating in general. It is insane to eat dinner at 10. Normal
it's
people
normal
eat it
for
at 5.
us.
Normal people eat it at 5 or 6.
Anywhere between 8 and 11.
Where the fuck did you find that?
That's what we do.
I don't like your family.
Yeah, that's why when I make shit, it's near 6.
I don't
When my
eat
family's
dinner.
like, we're making a full-on dinner, I'm like, okay, I guess you decide when.
But it'd be me.
Alright, return. Do during the break.
I shall return.
Oh. How are you, Liam? You there?
I'm alright. I'm alright. Still recovering.
You don't need to eat like that.
I was moving my headset around to get a little more comfortable once I lied down.
Sounds like it's right in your mouth.
Which is really weird. Considering that it's not.
Oh. I have bad mics.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And my Pokemon died, that's also your fault.
Mhm.
Being in Discord with you manipulates the RNG of the game. Speedrunning tech.
Wait, is it RNG manipulation in your favor?
No. Every Pokemon from now on is gonna have explosion.
Oh no.
My bitch. Alright, I got smoke screen, that's why I missed. God damn. The fucking RNG is always out of your favor. Fucking shit.
Wait, back.
What? Oh shit, I don't want to use.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Pokemon stream now.
no. Mm,
Please subject.
no. You can't
Has
stop.
to have an audience.
Mm.
It's just not fun either way.
Welcome back, Kai.
I am really debating whether or not to
You would
Take
have
up
this room
the,
on
uh,
Buddy.
the artistic challenge and challenge myself to actually try and draw that tattoo.
Do it. Fucking coward.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not that difficult. It's not a face. It's a book. Flowers.
I can go bug next for some sketch paper. Pen or pencil or something.
I'm debating whether or not to actively like get something because I have like a Wacom tablet, but not the ones that you can draw on. And it's just like one of those really cruddy ones I was given it free from the school. I kind of want something to be able to actively like draw on the screen.
Yeah.
So, like there's cheap
a Surface.
options,
Yeah.
but I'm just debating because if I do get it, then I'm gonna have to get my money's worth and actively try and get better.
Yep.
Because I can't just get it and be like, I give up because that's a waste of money. But
Practice
that tattoo
makes
really kind of like, ooh, I want to do it.
Do it, you fucking coward.
Do it up.
Hey, one of you need to get a tattoo, but for the Rayun party.
Oh my god. I don't know if we like
Yikes.
ourselves enough.
I am returned.
DJ, you here?
Just less sentimental about each other. Like, fuck it, we're fine.
Well, no, I feel like for Arden it could just be like a two-faced jester mask.
That'd be cool.
Mihn has been whittled down to just a drinking problem.
Slanderization.
Yeah, that's true. You're now the healer with the drinking problem.
Oh, do we want to wait till he's back before I press the button?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think he would like to be around for
And
that.
him to come back to the tavern gone because you teleported the entire tavern to the Nine Hells.
I don't know. It turned Gretel into an angel. If it turns me into an angel, that could be very helpful.
You're the angel of death.
Summons
Yes,
the
yeah.
Watcher.
You
Just
know,
pulls him
I'm
out of
fine.
fucking room.
The Rayun party.
If I could bring the Watcher to this realm, I'm okay with that.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure people in this realm would beat his ass.
Yeah. For some reason, I feel like Bones has a better chance than Arden.
But, like, I mean, Sibo's in this world.
Bane just
Yeah.
steps on him.
Freed and Lady Keen.
Yeah, to be
Lady
fair,
Yeah,
to
Lady
be
King.
fair,
Yep.
Yeah,
Watcher-
they can
Hops
kick his
is-
ass. Hops, yeah, they can kick
Hop-
his ass.
the Watcher and
Hop-
Sin and Bane probably wouldn't get along. They would get into a fight, and so we'd only have to kill one big bad.
That's true.
Remember that time Hobbs just cut off that dude's head and then used that dude's head to chop off an ogre's dick?
I remember.
Remember that bro moment that turned into a full-out makeout session between him and Yarlin
Yeah.
later down the line?
Romance. Great.
Remember
love
when
sillier than Twilight.
talked to a cow?
Y'all ever been cucked so hard you turn gay?
I've
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
Fuck it,
I've had
root for
more
the home
gay guys
team.
hit on me than women, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Gotta root for the home team, boys. Am I right?
It's way more manly to fuck another dude. Anyone could fuck a woman.
We talk the talk, but Fallen's walking the walk.
We need to follow in his footsteps.
All right.
He is our shepherd.
I guess we're gonna start without him. He'll walk in to
If you're
whatever you
clergy.
do.
Okay, oh, press the button, boy.
So after I kind of position myself, I'm looking at the rat. I say, "You are the dragon," and then I reach out my hand with the other cue. Maybe that can happen now. And I press it.
Maybe that can happen.
You just press it. Roll a D100.
Oh my god. Dead.
Please, be turned into like a demigod.
22.
All right, hold on. Let me find my.
Is this a custom table?
There's some really weird shit on here. You didn't roll it because that's like in the 60s or something. But there's one where you just grow an extra finger.
I mean, that's pretty cool. He grows it on the hoof instead of the actual hand.
How would that
I can't-
work?
You get
Would it
an
work?
echidna penis.
I don't want to. Not fuck it. I'm gonna spoil it. There's one where the world just ceases to exist.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Should have done it. Come on.
I roll a second D100, please.
You could Sopranos finale this.
And then actually, yeah. So I need you to redo this because I did this wrong. Because technically, it's a D200.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Okay, get
So
the cease to the ending. Come on, let's do it. Let's end this with like a beat.
I got a 70 on the 10 and a 0 on the ones.
Okay, so
70?
70.
70.
Well, you didn't get to grow the extra finger because either of those in the 60s.
So
No, I just
71. And what was the first one that you rolled?
22. So 92 total.
92. Okay.
You're pushing it.
It's a table of D200, so like, I don't know. Like somewhere
Mother-
mid-range.
Fucker.
Oh, okay. I've done something.
Shit.
Just a city boy.
And this is the end of Freddle's bar and everyone in it.
Wait, what was the Journey song that was playing at the end of The Sopranos? Was it
Oh God.
Wheel in the Sky? No.
God. What was this
Who the
song
fuck
called?
knows
I
more
don't-
than one Journey song?
If you lived in Ohio, every radio station plays "Don't Start Believing" and any other Journey song.
Don't
at
start
12
believing.
p.m.
Never fucking
Don't
believe
start.
in the first place. You'll never make it.
Bro, you got Sherry, you got Faithfully, you got
Oh no, it was Faithfully.
Faithfully.
I think playing at the end of The Sopranos.
You're making things up.
How big are these things?
Arms.
Oh, I just destroyed something.
So you click the button. You're looking at this button actively as you push it.
Kill Delmore.
Am I looking at the button?
Yeah, as you push it.
No. I figure I would have pulled it out. I'm still looking at the mouse, at the rat, and I would have pressed it.
While
Thinking
looking
like-
at the rat.
Yes, I would have been thinking like, oh, you could be a dragon now. And then press the button.
You watch as the rat starts making these noises, horrible guttural sounds.
Kill your rat.
Oh god.
And you watch as it slowly starts to have two wings arch out of the back of it.
Oh shit, it's
Its
turning into a
snout
dragon.
grows
I popped
long,
the cage open.
its tail extends, and it turns into a pseudo dragon.
My god. You don't deserve that.
You do not deserve.
You can look up the stats of a pseudo dragon because you now have a
He
pseudo
got
dragon.
exactly what he fucking
Yeah, I know
wanted.
he did. It's only 9. It's only the one that he rolled. It is only for one number, and this motherfucker managed to roll it.
I
My
am so
fucking
sad.
god!
I am so sad your boyfriend missed this session.
Oh,
Like, goddamn.
I like pick it up like, and I have my thumbs underneath its like front legs. And oh, this is a thing. Ah,
A
Is
pseudo
there a
dragon.
dragon as big as his torso?
A pseudo dragon is technically tiny,
Oh.
so it's about, we'll say, like a foot by half a foot.
Foot by the foot?
Yeah. So we'll say it's just over a foot long.
Father, look! Is a dragon turned into a dragon?
He looks over and he goes, "That's not what I got you."
I named him the dragon, and now look at him. He is a dragon.
How the hell does a name change a rat into a dragon? What?
I don't know, but it worked. I pressed the cube. The cube made it is the dragon. It's a dragon.
Jesus. He goes, that calls for another drink, I guess, and he just goes behind the bar and starts making his own drink.
Oh,
Just imagine
Look at the
everyone in the
dragon.
party's just blink, 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 blink.
Bones is just unbelievably happy right
Yeah,
now. Just
I'm
sitting, just petting.
Yeah.
Oh, what did the cube do?
It
the
turned his new rat into a pseudo dragon.
Oh, let's go.
So the pseudo dragon, just so you know, the pseudo dragon can magically communicate simple ideas, emotions, and images telepathically with any creature within 100 feet of it that it can understand a language.
Did I tell you, or did I tell Jakai that I really wanted a pseudo dragon?
You told
Not
me.
tell me. Not tell me.
Jakai a long time ago, like, I really want a pseudo dragon in one of the campaigns.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Merry Christmas.
And I remember specifically, I said, I'm not going to give it to you. Maybe Evan will. And lo and behold.
And then the pseudo
Oh, they're
dragon
so
spontaneously
cute.
combust.
Yeah, pseudo dragons
Yeah.
are cute.
It's just over like a foot long.
I think
They're
that
tiny.
in the art, it is like the size of a book.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's standing on top of a book. I'll show it for the stream.
I'm gonna bamf out Conrad and just have Conrad
Okay.
go play with the pseudo dragon.
Yeah, with the little pseudo dragon.
It
With the
doesn't have a
dragon.
stinger, so it could kill your god.
I'll just bring him back,
That's true.
like when Frumpkin got punted by the guards and he had 1 hit point.
Hey, it has 7 hit points.
The pseudo dragon does.
Yeah.
He's not strong, boy, but he is.
If you want, you can take the 7, or I will allow you to roll for the health. Fallen.
I'm gonna roll for him.
It is 2d4 plus 2.
This is a rat that has turned into a pseudo dragon. That's a 2. That's a 1.
So that's 5
Hey.
health.
He has 5.
Oh, 5, okay. So just 2 less.
He was never meant for combat. He is my precious.
He has a higher stealth than Thora. He has 4, she has 2. Stealthy boy.
It also has blind sight, dark vision, and a passive of 13.
It also understands common and draconic, but
It
can't
cannot
speak.
speak.
But it can understand.
And it can portray ideas, simple ideas telepathically.
So it's just showing you like pictures of food, going, "Hey, hungry, hungry,
Hunger.
hungry, hungry," constantly.
Is he a meteor? I don't know how to deal with my dragons.
I mean, are they fucking? I don't think they're not meat eaters.
They are.
I was trying to give him bread before. Does he want the bread anymore?
I mean, he'll eat it. He just prefers meat. And he was a rat, so like when you were feeding it to him, so that's fine. But as a pseudo dragon, he's definitely looking past the bread. And not interested in it.
Just looking directly into your eyes.
He's gonna double his fingers and actually take a chunk out.
Yeah.
He's like a more dangerous parrot at this point.
Brattle! Brattle!
What? What?
I
Hey.
need meat. There's a dragon in your barn. I need meat.
There's what?
There's a dragon in your barn.
Turns around and then he sees the tiny pseudo dragon. He goes, oh, "You scared the fucking shit out of me." Okay, hold on. And he walks into the back, and a minute later comes back out with some meat, and he slaps it onto the table and goes, "Eat up, little guy."
I grab his hands. Brettle, this box can do anything. I called him the dragon. Now look at him.
I told you I could do anything. I'm an angel. Do you believe me now?
I told you I believed you last night.
Okay, good. Nice.
This is the
And he
perfect
walks
response.
away,
So awkward.
and he just walks away.
Now he doesn't believe himself anymore.
We're all there, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's back.
I kind of want to press the button.
Bretto, is there any rules about how
It
many times
works
I should press the
once
button
a day.
Once a day.
Once a day. We all take a turn.
This could
pressing
end
the button.
so horribly. Please
Yes.
don't.
Just remember, everyone, don't be looking at each other when we press the buttons, or one of us will become the dragon.
In a mirror. Got it. I myself turned into a pseudo dragon.
So would the box have turned into a pseudo dragon? And that would have been the end of the box.
Who knows?
Ooh.
No,
I think at that point
Unless-
you would have turned into
unless you're looking at someone, the effects happen to the presser, or the person that presses the button.
it.
Okay.
So
I always
Bretto
turned
was
into
looking in a
pseudo
mirror.
dragon.
Unless, of course, it affects an area.
Bretto was looking in a mirror. He was jerking off with the box.
Bones is the type of person who'd look at himself in a mirror while jerking it.
Bones is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Bones has never done that.
It's it.
Oh.
No, he would never put a belt around his neck while he does it. That'd be weird.
While fashioning, while pulling out his belt. Just like, never do that, ever.
As he's strapping himself into a sex swing, I would never.
I never said Bones wouldn't use a sex swing. I just said he wouldn't choke himself when he does it.
Not himself, but someone else would be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not the same. You don't understand.
All right.
He's turning
Anyway,
into.
a couple hours later, Kenneth comes back, and he's like, his arm's a little sore.
I immediately punch him in his arm.
I also punch him in his arm.
Kenneth. TJ, are you here?
He's gone again.
Where did TJ go? Hold on. TJ.
Oh wait, he unmuted and muted. So is he like? I think he's here, but I don't think we can hear him. Oh, camera slowly
mean-
turning on, not turning on.
I didn't mean to focus him. Shit.
He's gone.
What's going on right now?
He's back.
Could you guys not hear me that entire time?
Not at all.
Oh,
I'm
that's-
being called. I'm being summoned, so I should return in a bit.
Jesus Christ.
That's really awkward.
I'm being summoned.
See,
Oh, he's gonna go eat dinner at 10 o'clock at night. Sure,
ridiculous.
like a fucking sociopath. Well, welcome back,
But
Kenneth.
Kenneth, you walk in and instantly Thora and Bones punch you in the arm.
Oh fuck! Can we not mess up the artwork, please? God.
I don't know.
And
I
I'll-
don't punch you again.
I
Narrows her eyes and
You
holds
guys-
up her fist.
You guys were not told about this artwork that he's speaking of, so you have no idea what he's talking about.
I thought he came in like rubbing his arm or like
He was
holding it a little
yeah,
bit.
he came in rubbing his arm, and then he just said, "Can we not like damage the artwork?" And you guys don't know what that means because you're not aware that he went to the tattoo shop.
Are you smuggling artwork underneath your cloak?
Do you value yourself that much?
I'll take off my Eberonian garment
Mm-hmm.
and I'll show everybody the
Yeah, you guys see
do
this
see it.
beautiful piece of artwork
Wow.
that is now on his arm that's centered around the initials DB.
Oh, you're really hitting that home, aren't you?
Well, I know that you guys all thought that I was a bit ludicrous for holding on to the brand for so long, but it's things in my life, you know, they have a lot of sentiment to me, and I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I thought I knew, and then I met you guys, and then I had no idea. But you guys are the only sense of family that I feel like I've really ever had, and I wanted to get something to commemorate it because I'm all about stories and telling stories and sharing stories, but I don't think that a story could summarize everything that we've gone through, so I figured a picture might suffice.
I'm up to him. I'm like grabbing his arm, looking at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it too.
Everyone takes a minute to look at it. Min, you see the decanter. Crabmeat, you see a gleaming dagger sticking right into the top of the D. Right through the D and the B. You guys see a book, and you take a second, like, who the fuck? Oh, Therai.
I think we all would remember Therai writing in his stupid journal.
Every day, right? He made a new entry. But I think you guys a second because it's been a while since you've been with Therai.
Dead? I think no, he went. Do we know if he's still alive?
Zikiak
Not
probably
close.
would have forgot about him.
But Min,
real
if
quick.
it's no worries.
Min is also AFK. Don't forget. But
That's fine. I don't think I actually need the Vox, more so just
okay.
speaking.
Zikiak, you can see a dragon skull in front of two crossed dragon wings, all bronze in nature, and you can only assume that that is for Vendra.
Is that me?
Close, little friend.
Thora,
Mm-hmm.
you see one of your runes perfectly inscribed on his arm.
I give a look at it.
It is the rune for valor.
I'm gonna joke, like, you know how people get those Chinese characters and they go,
Yeah.
that means that says like ass. That's not what that doesn't say love. I'm gonna go. That doesn't mean. What do you think that says? And I'm gonna point at the rune.
I have no idea. It was just the one that struck me the most on your skin.
You have feminine on your arm now. Just want
What
you
if-
to know.
Make a deception check.
What a fitting symbol for such a feminine lady as yourself.
Insight
Thora.
from Kenneth.
30-20?
That is literally garbage. That was like a 5 for me.
Oh, yeah, you believe him. You
Well,
believe Thora. She's telling
you
the
are
truth.
the most feminine person that I know, Thora. So I'm so glad.
That's an insult.
I'm honored. Thank
But,
you.
Oh. But Bella comes over and punches Thora in the arm, and she says, "She's lying to you, Kenneth. It does not mean that. Tell him what it really means." And she's
Valor.
like Portuguese pinching you.
It means valor.
Perfect. Min, if it's
You speak giant.
No, I don't know what it means, but I can tell when you're bullshitting.
What type of keen eyes do you have?
Well, I was standing within 5 feet of you, so
but Min, if it's okay with you, I think I'm finally ready to let this brand go for good this time.
Min nods, and she goes over and still
With
has
that
another
hangover.
use. Yeah, with the hangover, she kind of like rubs her head a bit, and with that one final use that she still has of the
numbing agent.
The numbing agent. Yeah, she removes your brand.
Perfect.
Gretel. Ew. Hey, feed it to the dragon.
Well, no, it just kind of like stops this from existing. It's painful. That's why she has the numbing agent. But yeah.
Rape off.
Your thing is removed. Yeah, it's just kind of like you're bandaged up. You do have a little slab of skin. She just kind of doesn't know what to do with it. She just kind of puts it on the table.
Feed it to the dragon.
The dragon jumps on the other side of the table and just starts eating it. Just like chewing on it.
Whatever floats your boat, little man.
I tell the dragon in Draconic, that's not very polite.
I tell him in Draconic, it's very polite and very correct.
It just kind of looks at you and just keeps eating.
Doesn't give no shit. It was a rat at one point, boy.
Well,
Yeah,
boys
it's
and
a rat
girls,
that's trying to figure out how the fuck to be a dragon.
It'll learn. But it's gonna be a weird dragon, but it'll learn.
A rat with body dysphoria.
Oh no!
Just wait till it can fly. Wait till it learns it can fly.
Poor pseudo dragon.
Sorry, Bones, I'm a
The-
seagull now. Set me for who I am.
The door opens,
He's a pigeon. Yes, the door opens.
and you see a very familiar face. Allow me a moment while I get that picture.
Swear to God, if it's Delmore, I'm leaving.
Well, how's it going, folks?
is it actually?
No, it is not Delmore.
I would have came so hard.
3 figures come in.
Still more in his and his boss.
Ooh, I saw who you were hovering over, Evan, on the stream.
Don't look.
Oh!
Cheater.
There they are. Where's Roscoe?
Where the fuck is he?
Roscoe hugging bear.
Look at these people.
Heineken can himself.
You'll never know.
Kidding, Fallen wasn't a part of the whole Yarlin thing.
It was not.
Back in the day
Our
when I
very
first started
first
playing.
campaign.
Man,
Um,
you were off doing your
yeah,
college stuff.
It was our campaign. It was the campaign that happened after the one that you ran, and you went to Belize.
Yes, after I very unceremoniously killed everyone.
Hey, I did the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
I did the same.
I don't want to DM anymore.
Gotta love DMing, man.
Sibo, Lady Keen, and Freed walk in.
Hello.
Sibo goes, "Oh, this place, this place stinks.
Hey.
It's like y'all slept here or something." And brother goes, "It is because we slept here. Who the fuck are you?" And he goes, "Watch your tone, old man. I will take you out. I have a large gun on my back." And brother just goes, "Angel!"
He
You can
is.
kill him. He's
Sibo
an
just kind
angel.
of looks, and then looks at you, Bones saying that. He just shakes his head and goes and sits down, and he says, "We gotta talk."
Good.
Lady King pops up, and she goes, "Nice to see you all again, I suppose." And Freed goes, "Hello, hi, hello."
Hi
Just kind
again.
of greets everyone.
Hi.
So I've talked to a few people, and we do have a small force on our side.
Oh.
I actually found Roscoe, and on behalf of the Crimson Renegade, they will be helping us in our efforts.
Oh, lovely.
Did you find that Bold Fane guy?
No, I have not. I don't know where he ran off to.
I have returned.
Sibo, how have you managed to become twice as big as everyone? It's kind of intimidating.
I'm a big fucking deal. What can I say? I'm a big deal.
I've manifested my ego.
But do you have a pseudo dragon? I think not.
But nah,
You
he
have
has a
a Pudgy.
stand. He has a stand named Pudgy.
Exactly.
He'll kick your ass. Or she'll kick your ass.
Dumbledore, order this.
So,
Oh.
who have you guys talked to?
The guy. And I point to Brettle.
To Bretto.
Yeah,
And Bretto's just
rattle across the table.
toothy
Yeah.
grin. He's missing like 2 or 3 teeth, just kind of about. So he's like, he's gonna die the second he gets into battle. You know that, right?
Are you down
No,
for it,
he's
Brettle?
not.
He's an angel.
Brettle goes, I can't die, I'm an angel! And he's like, how many? I don't believe this man. He's not an angel, he's just a drunk. Why are you
He's a drunk
believing him?
angel. Why can't we only be one thing?
Because he's not an angel.
And what's wrong
You
with
see-
drinking?
I point to the pseudo dragon on my shoulder. You see this? This was a rat about 10 minutes ago. If this could be a rat 10 minutes ago, he's a fucking angel.
Persuasion.
A lot of shit.
Roll persuasion, please.
I'm gonna use some luck.
Okay.
Granted, the first one was a natural one, so that's why we used some luck.
Ooh.
Second one's a 7, but persuasion plus 15, 22.
What's up, man?
Are you serious?
Yes!
Good.
Fine sense that he's an angel.
Shit. Fantastic to have you. What's your name, sir? And he goes, I'm Brettle. And then he goes, nice to meet you, Brettle. My name is Sibo. Sibo Wobblecog. And he goes, hello. And then after a weird pause, Lady King goes,
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say. Oh, and this is Brettle. Her and the other apostle of the shade. I didn't really want to bring it up last night because of the celebration and everything. But she might be able to help us. We have apostles.
We do. I mean, maybe I can send a message out to Sigil, and perhaps they will help us. I will make some calls.
Way to put her on the spot there.
I'm very sorry, Prattle. I hate to put you on the spot like that. But you know, I know those assholes at the Temple of Palor hate us, but I doubt they want Bane in charge, right?
True. However, they will not side with other followers of any other patron. The Searing Sun Vanguard are just absolute douchebags.
They are complete douchebags, and I completely agree. But we're not asking them to side with us. We're asking them to side against Bane.
I mean, there's a point to be made.
I
I
might be able to come with you and help.
love your enthusiasm, Bones, but if you were to have this meeting, I will not be in attendance. I
You
cannot
expect me to
trust
doubt
them.
it.
I
Fair enough.
do not trust them.
We can make them be frontline.
They will not side with us. They would rather kill us than side with us. I promise you that.
Okay.
We've
Well, we
tried
can
to
work-
make treaties.
Then let's not work with that, and we'll deal with them at a later date. Sorry, never mind. I apologize. Obviously, I'm not.
It is okay. You have such a big heart, but unfortunately, they do not share your ideals.
He has a big heart, but he wants to make them front line.
Big heart in terms
I
of
know. I know.
seeing good in quote unquote good in people, and thinking that maybe they will put their differences aside.
You have a good heart, wanting those orphans to be frontline. It's a good man.
How many orphanages are on this continent?
There's at least 2.
There are at least 2.
There's one in Aravale, and then there's one. Let me pull
Mention
up the
the
map.
Fieldstone.
Yeah, it'd probably be in Wieldstone.
I
That's
know
the
of the
wrong
orphans of
Wieldstone.
Fieldstone.
Kid survives, gets
They
parents.
are brave people. They would make good frontline.
Continue.
Sorry.
Sorry, 1 second.
I don't know any warlocks, do I?
Therai.
Oh wait, who here is a warlock?
Therai is.
Only there. Well, me.
And Bones has a couple levels.
You want a staff of withering.
Do I have to attune to it?
I think so.
I'm attuned to 3 things.
Or I can give it to the cleric.
Probably give it to
I don't use stabs.
Motherfucker! Who's a druid? Do we know a druid?
Nope.
no.
Hey, Brettle, are you a druid?
You know, this entire
not a
campaign,
druid.
I don't think we've met a single druid.
You have
This
not.
everyone in this world just doesn't give a fuck about nature, so they're just no druids in anywhere in Minterol.
I have a level in druid.
I will say there are druids, but you have not met them.
I have a level in druid.
I don't know if
Says
I do or
who?
not.
Wait, I killed our only druid because it was the Goliath that was transformed into an eagle. I shot him out of the
You
sky.
killed
You
one of
just
the
killed him.
elders.
There goes our only druid, boy.
Oh yeah, I looked at Thor. Thor, I know you're a bit estranged, but do you think your family would be willing to unite for this one instance of the end of the fucking world?
I did want to bring that up. They might not hate me if we go back and try and talk. Just saying, it was on Gadara, right?
Yep.
And that's where the two clans are for kobolds, right?
The 3 clans.
The three, yeah.
Yeah, Zikiak, we can gather
We can kill two birds with one stone.
and maybe we can even convince what's her name?
I
Voltra?
don't think
Sure.
Vendra.
I
Vendra.
don't think Vendra is gonna come for
Vendra
it.
would be a get. That would be lovely.
Yeah, she
Well,
told
it's
me
the end of
that.
the world. I mean, she either fights in this fight and we win, or she doesn't fight and we lose and she dies as well. Does Vendra really think she can take on a full-out god by herself?
Yeah,
Is she a red? Is she a red dragon?
Bronze.
No.
Bronze? Okay, so maybe not.
Now, I believe in Vendra. I do. But a Vendra versus a god, I love Vendra. By no means am I trying to bring her down here. But Vendra's gonna die if she tries to go solo against a god. Or she can back up her entire kobold force, unifying them in this battlefield, and use her own weaponry against this god to destroy this bitch.
I mean, convincing.
I don't think Bones has ever turned me on more.
Okay.
Now,
So
if
what
we're
I'm
really worried about it, I could always do the talking myself.
So what I'm basically hearing is we're going to Gadara.
Uh-huh. To talk to my...
We will talk to your family.
Sure. Talk.
All right, everybody.
They're gonna talk.
Everybody,
And then-
hop in the car.
And then we will go gather the well, I suppose perhaps we have a leader of one of the clans, and he points to you, Zikyak. Go speak to Vendra. See if you can get her on our side.
What about that Hopsis guy?
Who?
The tavern owner that we met?
You hear Freed say, "What did you just say?"
Yeah. Sibo took us to a Hopsis guy, and he was like,
Black tiefling?
Yeah, he was really nice.
yeah. Great dude.
Except for when he tried to kidnap me, but you know. Oh,
She looks
under the bridge.
at Sibo and she says, "We need him." And he's like, "What? What's so special?" He can suplex gods. And he goes, "Have you seen this?" Well, no, not particularly a god, but like he suplexes everything in sight. He's pretty strong. It's pretty crazy. Okay, we'll get him too. He's in
Didn't-
secret. Yes, I know.
Didn't he suplex the woman who was being the whole Bane?
He suplexed the woman who was trying to summon Bane.
He can do it again.
So he can do it again.
He will. So we got that guy, right?
Did we ever hear the rumors of the ironclad on the sea?
I don't think we did.
You haven't-
No.
That's a real shame.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll find their way there on their own.
You're going to Seagra.
Well, we're going to Gadara.
Well, to get Hopsis, he's in Seagra.
which ones eat faster to do?
Actually, hold
Well,
on.
I can get us anywhere.
Oh yeah, isn't there a teleportation circle in Vendra's place? Or
Yeah.
like close to?
But he did
No.
not get a chance to study it.
The only teleportation circles that I have are Cedric's quarters. I have the lesbian's house.
I'm sorry. The Arnrock is in Gadara.
Oh.
Alright, so I have the lesbian's house. I have the tavern in Tir Volcana, and I have Cedric's quarters. But I can teleport us anywhere if we've seen it.
And you're pretty familiar with it. We went there like 4 times.
Yeah, I
To
can
where?
I can teleport anywhere, but the teleportation circles are a little less strenuous on me. That's the only thing.
Oh.
But you guys tell me where to go and I'll get us there.
Oh, now it works.
Where do you guys want to go?
So if we teleport ourselves, do all the things in Gadara that we need to do, but we make Sibo and them go get Hopsis, and then we can just teleport using the teleportation circle onto the ship.
If someone can send a message.
We have someone who can. We could just
We can
ping
do
pong
that.
ball. Just doot, 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 doot.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
So
Let's do it.
Sibo, Freed, and Lady Keen leave to go to Segra. And to meet up with Hopsis and hopefully meet up with the other people that he has called to aid. Next, you guys, where are you going first?
So where are we teleporting to? Spoilers.
I need to buy better armor.
Your father has left at this point. You can do stuff in town before you leave, but where do
yeah.
you want to go first?
Do we
What if-
talk to Vendra first? Because that's going to go over a little bit better than Thora talking to her parent.
Yeah.
That's fair. And if we can say we have the backing of dragons, that might be able to a persuasive point with the parents.
I don't think my clan would really give a shit, but
If we say we're like, hey, yeah, we allied with a fucking dragon and all of her followers.
do I get a sense if that would work or not?
Well, if a dragon would sway the vote of your clan,
Yeah. Saying that, hey, we got one dragon on our side with a whole clan of kobolds. 3 clans of
your
kobolds.
clan doesn't really err on the side of worshiping dragons. So probably
What?
not.
Why? So why did they chase you out again, Kai?
Ah!
You don't
Like,
know.
What do they value?
Ah!
What did you do to piss them off? What do they value?
Has Thora ever really
All
talked about what
Thora's
happened?
ever said is that she killed one of her brothers. That's it. That's all she's really done and said.
I'm a bit. I have to admit now, I'm a little bit worried that Thor is saying that she's only admitted that she killed her brothers. I feel like there's something much worse behind that.
I mean, you don't know.
I know. Thor, do you think you have a good stand-in with your family, even though you killed both an elder and apparently your brother?
Funny you should say standing. So the same day I killed my brother, I had another brother. I de-legged him. One leg.
What the fuck?
He's primarily all left now.
Why are we going to these people then?
Powerful Goliath tribe?
Yeah, they'll kick our ass as soon as they see us.
Men, you have to understand, family is extremely important. Even though Thor has committed these horrendous crimes,
I don't regret it.
does not regret at all. Maybe
He
don't say
deserves
that
it.
once we're there, but
You're talking to the orphan with a psychopath brother. Family has a completely different meaning to me.
Yeah.
how many of us are orphans?
Raises
I
hand.
am.
I mean, I technically am now.
Okay, group orphan. Here we go.
A little
I mean, wait. If your parents die when you're an adult, does that make you an orphan?
I mean, I'm
Or just
barely
an
an adult. I'm
I-
like 20.
My parents
Yeah,
abandoned me
that's-
for like 700 years. Does that count?
Are you an orphan if you're raised in a communal setup and you don't know who your parents actually are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd say that's just more like your tribes, the family kind of thing.
What
Okay,
about his own?
Team Orphan. Team Orphan. Here we go.
But then again, most of those
Really
guys
far
did
off
die
of
when we went to fight Cauldron, so I guess I am an orphan now.
Oh,
True.
But family's
Very
very
true.
important. Family is very important. I mean,
if you say so.
Even after 780 years, I met my father again, and see, even though he abandoned me in the streets of a city that I didn't know, we're together now.
Next to you.
And look at me, I'm totally 100% completely stable.
You wanna talk?
So I really think that we can convince you. Sure, you took some legs and some lives. You know,
I don't even know if he might have bled out. I don't know if he's still
Worst
alive.
case scenario, if your brother's still alive and he's just missing a leg, I could always gift him his leg back in return for his servitude in the fight.
Well, there are the 4 other siblings we do have to talk to. That might.
I think we can do it together. Between you and me, with my persuasion, and your being a part of the clan, I think we can do it.
I like your optimism.
And worst
Evan, I
comes
have a question.
worst comes to worst, I know a person who just loves to cast fireball.
I don't want my entire clan disintegrated.
What is your question?
Do we have is there like a thing I know within the tribe about in other words, a trial by combat type of thing? Like gain
Yeah,
respect?
there is. Normally it's against the tribe's leader
New point.
or the person that you wronged. In this case, the person you wronged is dead.
I mean, what about
So
the guy
it
who-
would have to be against the leader.
What about
well,
what?
unless they are unable to fight.
I mean, he could wield he could be Ivor the Boneless, just crawl around.
It could be him, or it could be the leader of your tribe, which is your father.
Okay, new point, Team Orphan. Just remember, there is a thing we could do. It's like a trial by combat thing. It would either be me versus my legless brother, or my very, very tribe leader dad.
Well, I think beating on a crippled man would not really get you much favor.
But it'd be easier to win.
It would depend if he's able to fight. They have to be able to fight. So if he can't stand, then I have to have my dad kick my ass.
He's
I
old
mean-
enough to take him.
Just from what you've told us, you kind of deserve it.
Oh, I do, but also he kind of does too in a way.
I mean, you've killed 2 people and hobbled another. You kind of have this coming.
On a scale of 1 to 10, just how much of your ass would get your dad?
How much, Evan, in percentage, how much of my ass would be killed?
Fighting your dad?
75.2.
How dead would I
Your dad
be?
was pretty strong, and he always beat you in like any sparring matches you had with him. But you were also like level 3 or 4 whenever that happened.
Last saw him in the town.
Yeah, he didn't do any fighting, so you don't know.
I mean, like, did he look like the muscle degraded a little bit? Does he look a little bit more
He
older?
looked about the same.
He might still kick
He
my
looks
ass.
buffer
That was
even.
young.
You would think you could put up a fight. You could at least put up a fight. You don't know if you beat him.
I could always use the
Punch.
cube.
We'll try that tomorrow. How about that? We try that tomorrow. And if I disintegrate, then just forget the clan. To my parents? Team Orphan?
Team Orphan!
Team
Team
Wolf.
Orphan!
Yeah.
So,
See, this party already has a name. However, the Rayun people don't.
I can't believe Team
Already
Orc-
have a name. It's our second to last session. What do you mean already have a name?
At least we got a name. We're Team Orphan now.
Yeah, realistically, this is not our second to last session because we're gonna be ending pretty soon.
Okay, so I was about to ask that question. See if I should
We
go
will
ahead.
have a more time because I spoke prematurely because there is a lot more conversations to be had. So
So are we going to Vendra, or do I give you a rough idea of the place we need to teleport to my clan and possibly end up in a mountain?
I would say let's start with the locations that we know that I can get us to 100%.
To Vendra.
So let's
Alright.
go to Vendra first.
yeah. Are you going to the teleportation circle in her cave?
I do not have that information. So we will just be teleporting to the mouth of the cave via the
Okay.
teleport spell.
Sounds good.
So you need to roll percentile.
Before you do that,
need to do in town.
I'll kind of reach out and grab Prattle's hands and say, I guess we're on our way. I should be back soon, hopefully.
Oh, I'm coming with you.
Oh, never mind that.
Team Orphan.
Brettle, do you need to hold down the fort for a few
And
days, or would you
Bretta
like to come
looks
with
at
us?
Bella and says, "Keep the bar open. I'm heading out with these guys." And Bella says, "Close the bar. I'm coming with you."
What? No.
No, hey. And she looks at you, and she grabs you, like with her index finger and her thumb, and like pinches your like chin, and like pulls you up to her like face, and she goes, "I'm coming with you." End of discussion. When do we leave, Kenneth?
Brettle, how much does the bar normally make in a day?
I'm supposed to keep track of that. I don't know.
Well, I
I
can't.
can't tell you.
All right, never mind. I was gonna try to see if we could compensate you for your time, but
No, you don't need to compensate me. There are mountains of gold in the back. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I also got
Alright.
that with the box. But
Brettle.
anyway, he's just he closes the shop. He puts like the we're closed sign up, and he goes, "All right,
Alright.
let's get going."
so I will roll for the wild magic,
All right, I
and
will
you
roll
can
the
roll.
percentile.
All right, I did not get a 1 for the wild magic table,
I rolled a 94.
so we
So
are
you
getting
on
there
target.
perfectly fine.
Prattle,
Orphan's
right
gonna
before
die.
you guys teleport, Prattle looks at you, Bones, and she says, "The Apostles of Shade will be aiding us.
I'm sorry, what? What?
The Apostles of Shade will, in fact, be helping us." She just cast sending with them, and they agreed.
Smile.
I'm gonna have the
3 more
the
NPCs.
couple argument with Bella
Yeah.
as we teleport.
And she's like, "I don't want to fucking hear it. If you get to this
fucking
alive,
hear it.
then so do I. Fuck you. I have a
If I s-
sword. I know how to use it, I think."
You have it. You've had it for a week. A week.
It's fine. It's fine. Shut up, Thora. Thora, shut up.
You're gonna be a red stain on
And
the
she just keeps
battlefield.
talking over you. Just shut up.
can-
La 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 la.
Do you know how to fight?
No, but it's fine. Let's go.
Do you know how to do other things other than fight?
I can serve drinks.
He's a creep.
And
I'm a
that's when
fucking
Kenneth
thinker.
initiates the teleport, and you all boom, boom, find yourself at the mouth of a large cave. The change in altitude kind of hit you really fucking fast and pretty hard.
It doesn't for Thora. Thora's fine.
Kind of breathing. Bella is instantly like freezing, and she closes up. She's like,
Put my cloak around her.
"Yeah, right, yeah."
I'm going to sovereign glue your fucking hair to the back of your neck. Swear to God.
Sweetie, darling, beautiful, shut your fucking mouth. Let's go talk to this dragon. And she just starts walking into the
Dragon. How can you be this confident? And I'm just walking with her.
as you see her.
Who?
You.
Me? No, it fell on the floor.
Reroll. I said reroll.
And perception?
Yep.
I have advantage on this, I think. Or is that insight?
Insight.
Give me a second. I need to read. Well, no, technically I don't have my sentinel shield up. Because I'm two-handing this. So, no. It's insight, so no.
Isn't the Sentinel Shield the floaty one?
No, I would have to activate it. I have to wear like a normal shield.
What did you get?
This was so with my wisdom, that's a +1. That is a 18.
Yeah, you can tell. She's kind of swaying when she walks, almost like a drunken swagger.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It takes a couple seconds, but you realize she definitely took a few shots before she got here, before you guys left.
Someone's just gonna pinch the bridge of her nose and contemplate decisions she's ever made.
I'm not trying to invite you, but you're stuck. All right, sorry. Continue. All right, yeah. You're just like, ugh, and then you walk in. You all walk in, and you hear a slight grumble as you see the adult bronze dragon of Vendra. She unfurls her wings and she says, "Who dares enter my lair unannounced?"
Sorry, Mistress Vendra. It's us again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What brings you here? Speak quick before I eat you all.
I'll cut straight to the shit. We got a god to kill. You're a fucking dragon. Let's make this happen.
I do not like the way your
Kenneth.
friend talks to me, Zika.
I'm sorry, Mistress. He's drunk. So there's this big angry god named Bane, and
I know of Bane.
yeah, he's coming back, and we
To the etheric? To the material plane?
yeah, he's a big giant guy now.
Technically,
How-
he's already here.
Yeah.
And why you approach me about this problem?
We really need your help. The whole world's in danger, and you're the biggest, strongest creature on this planet.
You're one of the good ones, Zikyak.
Yeah, thank you.
Unfortunately, I do not believe that my allegiance falls with you on this, meaning that I have no interest in risking my life against an actual god.
Your Royal Highness, if I may step in for just a moment, I do fully respect your dedication to your wonderful being a dragon and everything, and I hope you have a full understanding that I have the utmost respect for all dragons. But if you don't help us and we fail, while I think very highly of the dragons, do you think very highly of you against Bane, the god,
As I stated,
by yourself?
I will not interfere with the god's plans. I will simply spectate. None of my business.
So when all
Even
of your followers die at his feet and at his hands, and you are left here alone on your cliff side, you'll be okay with that?
Why would my followers go off against my words?
The
Are you
world will end.
telling that he can't take his troops?
I'm sorry, Zigyak, but I forbid you from meddling with a god.
But my friends though.
I don't
But
care about your friends.
but
I care about you forsaking my word. You wouldn't do that, Zigyak.
What if I said pretty please? And I flutter my eyelashes.
Zikyak. You are getting on my nerves. Brettel steps up
Oh God.
and he goes, "Hiya, Dragon Lady. My name's Brettel. I recently, within the last 300 years, shut your fucking mouth. Within the last 300 years, I turned into an angel." And she goes, "What the fuck? I can sense divine presence. I've never seen such an ugly angel." I know my mom said the same thing when I told her. But you know, it's fine. We deal with our inner trauma. You know, it's been 300 years, so I'm over it. I know I look like shit, and it's fine. But I'm gonna look like this for the rest of my life, and if the rest of my life ends with me fighting a god to save the world that we have now, then I'm gonna fucking do it. And I really think that you should do it too, because if you think about it, if we don't kill the god, God's gonna destroy the whole world, or worse, he's gonna take over your troops and all of your clans that worship you, and then where are you gonna be? You're gonna be nowhere. You're gonna be stuck in this mountain all by yourself. You're not gonna have anybody here to worship you, and then you're gonna have to try to fight a god by yourself. Doesn't that suck? Wouldn't you like to do that with other people? And I'm gonna roll for persuasion.
Can I give him advantage?
He already has advantage.
Never
and I'm
mind.
sure.
Do.
Oh, I realize you cannot see what that says. There we go.
This persuasion roll is brought to you by Dwarven Forge.
Shut your fucking mouth. We're not sponsored. Don't cuck us.
Just imagine if we were.
This stream
What's
sponsored
that
by
sponsored?
NordVPN.
Shark.
Raid Shadow Legend.
It's your boy.
I was about to say, before we get to the results of this roll, I'd like to thank the sponsor, Great Shadow Legends.
Did you know that you can check rolls
That's a nat
online
20.
with Honey?
I put it into Discord.
With honey, you can
and
save up to
she's-
20% on your dice.
Website with Wix.com.
Hey, save up to 50% with Adam and Eve when you use our code.
Defense.
This boy got a natural 20 on his persuasion.
Let's go.
The first one was an 18, the second one was a 20.
Oh yeah. Hot.
I don't know what I find quite so exhilarating about your quickened speech patterns, but you've almost fully persuaded. You might actually be an angel. I told you I am. I don't lie to people. I've never said a lie once in my life, ever. So I don't know why the fuck people think I lie. Sorry, dragon. Stop speaking to me with that tone. I will eat you, angel or not. Sorry. Miss Dragon. Thank you. Zikyak,
Yes, mistress.
is this really that important to you?
It's extremely important to me.
What
These are
do you
like
think
the only friends I've made like in my entire life. They did a lot for me, and I can't let them go alone.
What would happen to me if this god loses? Or, excuse me, if you lose against this god? What do you think would happen?
But we
Honestly,
won't lose with you.
If I
If we
did not help
lose,
and you lost, what do you personally think would happen? Do you think I would struggle against this god? Do you think this god would bring me burdens?
Bane is the god of tyranny. I highly doubt he would let anyone rule above another that isn't him. He would come for you.
Make a persuasion check.
Right? That's a nat 20.
Hot damn.
Let's go.
Very well.
The new dice too.
You have me on your side. Now leave my cave before I decide otherwise.
Yes,
You have
absolutely.
5 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
I love you.
2, and you guys book it out of the cave.
I pick up Bella and throw her over my shoulder and just run.
She's just she's absolutely complicit with it. She's just like, yeah, get me the fuck out of here. Perfect. All right. You guys now successfully have all 3 clans.
Fight, fight,
Cobalt
fight.
clans, and Vendra, the adult bronze dragon, on your side. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session.
Let's
Oh
go.
no! So we're gonna pick up next session. Talking to my
Yep.
no.
Amazing.
We got this, boys. We're getting the army together.
The
It
interest.
took like what 4 persuasion checks for this woman. Shit. 2 nat 20s too.
Those helped. Those helped. It would have been a lot more persuasion checks, and you guys probably would not have gotten her without those 2 nat 20s.
Oh, you didn't let Kenny Mac.
I literally, I
persuasion,
picked up my dice and I threw it at the desk. I didn't expect it to go high. I'm like, wait, that's the highest it can possibly be.
But with that, we're gonna call it a night. Thanks for playing.
Bless up.
Boys. It's good.
Thank
hanging
you,
out.
Evan.
Good time.
Yeah, that nat 20 actually turned into a 33.
Oh, bleh.